So here we are, and we're going to find out where these wind up. For example, this one's going to finish with me taking a negation. This one's going to finish with me finding an and. This one's going to finish with me taking an or, and that one's going to finish with me doing an implies, also known as a conditional. Now these are all based on P and Q, so what we have is P before Q. I've established TF, TF for the Q's and TTF, F for the P's. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put in all the values of P and Q right where they are throughout this entire board. So all the P's here that have to be done as, I'm going to switch this up to black because that's just not wanting to work with me. It's fine. Take this black one. And this is only going to be for the originals that we've got T, T, F, F, and other P's here are T, T, F, F, another P, T, T, F, F, another P in that same one, T, T, F, F, and P winds up on the right-hand side here as T, T, F, F. Those are all number ones. So are the Q's, which are always going to be TF, TF. So I'm putting these in based on what's already in that row for the value of Q. And I had done that already with my P's. Now all of those are done, and those are called number ones. And all my number ones will always be me entering the value of the original statement of P or Q. So all those are in the first time. And I'm going in the second time, and I'm going to number it with a 2 when I do the work on this. Here's what I have. I'm looking at this one right now. I want to take that all the way till it's done. And I can only take a negation when I have a single value. Right now I have 2 values in play. So what I'm going to do is number 2 is I'm going to figure out what that or is telling me. Or it requires at least one T to be T. So T and T is at least one T, yes, actually overkill. T and F is at least one T, yes, the first one. F and T is at least one T, yes, the second one. F and F is at least one T. The answer is no, and that gets a value of false. Now I'm going to come along, I'm going to scratch out these. And what I'm going to do to finish this up is I'm going to negate whatever is already there. Oh, but this F, sorry, my badness, I meant to do in red. So you can see it from afar. There you go. Now that I announced it, I'm going to be accountable for it. Now, what I want to do is go after those green and red letters using this negation. What is still in play, I want to negate. So I'm going to say the reverse of and put up a value. The opposite of true is false. The opposite of true is false. The opposite of true is false. And the opposite of false, switch to green, is true. And this is where I have my third column of work, and it turns out there are no more columns to conquer. This finishes in order as FF, FT. And that's one of the problems that we'd be dealing with, something like that. This one has no parentheses. Otherwise, it's similar to the one we just did. I've got the P's and Q's in there. And now I look at what I have to do. As soon as I'm capable of taking a negation, I'm supposed to do that. And I am going to do that right now because P is being negated, not the value of P and Q, just the P is being negated. So I want to reverse T to F, reverse T to F, reverse F to T, and reverse F to T. That was step, sorry, T's need to be green, not in that much of a rush. They're T. And that was the second step on attacking this second problem. Now the last step here will be step 3. What's out? This. The original P that I just used to negate is now out of play. I have those left together, and now I want to do number 3 and get the answers. The answers are, now this is an and. To have something be true, like I'm wearing a hat and mittens, I need to be wearing both. So if they're both true, I'll get true. F and T, are they both true? No. So I'm going to go false. F and F, are they both true? No. So I'm going to go false. T and T, are they both true? Yes. That gets a value of true. T and F, are they both true? No. That gets a value of false. And now the answer to this is the third move that I made, and this is FFTF. Order counts from the time you set it up to the time you finish You're relying on values that were already nested. So now we go to this next one. Looking at the third of our problems, 2 of the 4 on the board are now done. And we're going to go like this. We've got all our P's and Q's in, and we have a pair of parentheses. I don't see any negations in the whole thing. I'm not going to need to keep an eye out for negations. I am going to have to keep an eye out for what to do next. Do I do this in parentheses or that thing that's out on its own? I have to get what the parentheses need me to do. So my second step here will be to do the and. It is P and Q. And requires both. Again, a hat and mittens needs both to be true if I'm wearing a hat and mittens. True and true, are they both true? Yes, that's going to be true. True and false, are they both true? No. False and true, are they both true? No. False and false, are they both true? No. If I had to give a warning on the bottom one, it's not asking you if they're the same as each other, it's asking you if they're both true. So those both got used up. Okay. So now I have the colored column and the black column of a P that I've had here for a little while, and I'm going to close this out with my third column, and this will close this one out when I'm saying one or the other or both. So it's at least one. Is at least one of these a T? And what happens here is I've got a T as well as a T. Is at least one a T? Yes, overkill. An F as well as a T, even though the first was F, I did have at least one T. An F as well as another F, I don't have any T's there. An F as well as an F, I don't have any T's there. This one winds up with its final value here in the third column, T, T, F, F. And finally I have this one. I'll talk it through first. Maybe you only need it as the stop sign. And if that doesn't work for you, you can jump ahead or wait until I get to do you stay dry. But basically, do we stay out of trouble when this happens? Okay, we're gonna do the stop sign first. It's true there's a stop sign, and it's true that you stopped. Did you stay out of trouble? Yes. There's no stop sign and you stopped. Did you stay out of trouble? Yes. You didn't run over that pedestrian. There is a stop sign, you don't stop. Did you stay out of trouble? No. There's no stop sign and you didn't stop. Did you stay out of trouble? Yes. Remember, that only regards the stop sign. Other people would prefer to have the same thing addressed as, do I stay dry? Get the same answers, have to. It's truly raining, but I truly have an umbrella. Did I stay dry? Yes, thanks to the umbrella. It's not raining, I have an umbrella. Do I stay dry? Yes. Probably because it's not raining, but I might think it's because of the umbrella. Anyway, I definitely stay dry. It is raining, I have no umbrella. Do I stay dry? No. False. It's not raining with no umbrella. Did I stay dry? Yes, because it didn't rain. And that wraps up that one. So we're going to stop here while I add some more columns to what we have to work on. All right. We're now ready to deal with P, Q, and R. We now are going to have 8 rows because the R's are TF, 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 TF. These are 2 at a time. T, T, F, F, T, T, F, F, T, 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 F, 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 F. They're ready to go. They're all different, each one once, none of them missing in terms of permutations. I'm going to put in first all my P's. There's a P there, there's a P here, a P here. These are 4 at a time. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Looking for my next P over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you can always just take it right over to where it's got to go from where it sits in the originals. T, 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 F, 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 F. Okay, so we got that. And now we're going to go for the Q's. That happens a couple times. Q's I have. This is also a number 1 insertion of Q, meaning the first time I'm going through, I'm going to put in my Q's 2 at a time. T, T, F, F, T, T, F, F. I got my Q's way over here. T, T, F, F, T, T, F, F. I do have a single occurrence of R, which is TF, TF, and that's right here. T, oh, I have it actually in each. This one, TF, 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 TF. And here they are again, TF, 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 TF. Those are ready. All my ones are in. I missed this one on my R, but let's put the ones there now. There you go. All right, next pass. I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna take care of any negations that can take place right now. There are actually 3 of those. I can negate this R. I'll go all the way down, reversing what the R presently is to the opposite value. True reverse to false, false reverse to true, true reverse to false, false reverse to true, true reverse to false, false reverse to true, true reverse to false, and false reverse to true. Okay, I have another one over here. I'm negating R again, so it's going to be that same outcome when I negate the R sitting there. Ready. True reverse to false, false reverse to true, true reverse to false, false reverse to true, true reverse to false, false reverse to true, true reverse to false, and false reverse to true. And now over there, I have a negation of Q. So I'm going to have to look at what the Q's are. This is still part of my second pass of negation of originals. And so, true reverse to false, true reverse to false, false reverse to true, false reverse to true. Sorry, colors. Gotta slow down and get it right. False does reverse to true, false does reverse to true, true reverse to false, true reverse to false, false reverse to true, false reverse to true. In those 3, twice I negated a column of R's. I did not ever negate a column of P's in this case. But anything that's been negated in its exact location will be stripped out. Now I'm going to take to the process of completing the first one all the way up. What I have to do now in step 3 is I need to complete this. P implies Q, and for this P implies Q, I will go with stop sign. When I do the result implies the not R, I'll go with the rain umbrella. Okay. Do you stay out of trouble? Truly is a stop sign, you truly stop. You stay out of trouble? Yes, that's true. Truly see a stop sign, it's true that you stop, you stay out of trouble? Yes. True there's a stop sign, but it's false that you stop. Do you stay out of trouble? No. True stop sign, false about stopping. Did you stay out of trouble? No. All of these have no stop sign. You can't get in trouble there, but let's go ahead anyway and put them in there. There's no stop sign. Even if you do stop, you can't get in trouble. No stop sign. Even if you stop, no trouble. No stop sign. And you didn't stop and no stop. No stop sign, no worries. Those are done. This move now has taken out the P and Q that originally generated it. And we're left now to complete here in step 4 all the values of. Now I promised that I was going to do this with is it raining and do you have an umbrella? The goal is to stay dry. Here we go. It's raining, you do not have an umbrella. Do you stay dry? No, so that's an F. It's raining, you have an umbrella. Do you stay dry? Yes. It's not raining, you stay dry. You don't have an umbrella, but it didn't rain. It's not raining, you happen to have an umbrella. Did you stay dry? Yeah, as soon as it wasn't raining, it was good. It is raining. No umbrella. Did you stay dry? No. Give it an F. It is raining, you have an umbrella. Did you stay dry? Yes. It is raining. No umbrella. Did you stay dry? No. It is raining, but you have an umbrella. Did you stay dry? Yes. This is where our answer column will be. It's the last column we completed when all the columns were conquered. FTTT, FTFT. We're now going to go to this one. What remains is I have to do my number 3s. Here's a 3. An OR. Here's a 3. and I'm going to do those 3's. Or means at least one true. So as soon as you hear a true out of either of them, then we're going to be good to go. So, true or false, at least one true? Yes. True or false? True and true, at least one true? True or false, at least one true? Yes. True or true, at least one true? Yes. False with false. Is at least one true? No, we got to get a falseness there. False along with true. Is at least one true? Yes. False and false. Is at least one true? No. Give me a false. False and true. Is at least one of those true? The answer is true. Which pulls this out and pulls this out of play. I gotta go do the other guy. We are looking now, are they both true? So if the first one's false, it's over, no, it's false. If the first one's true, the second one has to hold up. Are they both true when we have true and false? No. Are they both true when we have true and false? No. Are they both true when we have true with true? Yes. Are they both true when true with true? Yes. Are they both true with false and false? No. Are they both true with false and false? No. Are they both true with false and true? No. Are they both true with false and true? No. These are out. Whoop. Scratcher is black. Oh man. Scratch that out. Scratch that out. Okay, here we go. I think I'm gonna ruin the marker, but we'll see. Black's pretty resilient right there. All right, we go. Step number 4. It is the last remaining column to do. This will be our answer column. This is the biconditional, which is, are they the same as each other? Are true and false the same? No. Are true and false the same? No. Are true and true the same? Yes. Are true and true the same? Yes. Are false and false the same? Yes. Are true and false the same? No. Are false and false the same? Yes. Are true and false the same? No. That winds up being FFTT, TF, TF. And we'll box that answer. And that's it. Now when I say that's it, I mean that's as intense as they're going to get. I don't mean to imply that if you're just learning this for the first time that it's easy, but if you've mastered all of it, you're good to go. Here's a reference to how those individual operations take place. That might be something good to have on your note card if you can then make sense of what to do with parentheses and order of operations. Very good. Truth tables.